God, I just listened to this whole podcast. It was terrible. I feel like my ears are gonna bleed.
What'd you say? This is Darby Allin, and you're listening to Gimme a Oh Yeah podcast.
Hello, and a very warm welcome again to the Gimme a Oh Yeah Wrestling podcast. Hope you're okay. I hope this is working now. We'll have to see, won't we? I hope everyone's good. Thank you so much for bearing with us. Apparently YouTube had a massive, what's the word? Brain fart? It's what I had. Donald Trump obviously tripped over the internet cable in the White House as he was leaving and caused the whole world to shut down. I've got a special treat for you all. During the next break, I will play it just to apologise, I suppose. Cool. I think we're live. I think we're working. Yes. Yes. Cool. 48 views. How have we got 48 views? Cool. Can you all hear me in chat? Let me know. Give me 2 lots of fire. Oh, what's this? No, that's the old video. Oh, it's confusing. I saw Jeremy had written something in chat. Jeremy, yes. OMG, wait. Oh my god, it's back. Yeah, and beat the Gremlins. Yes, I did. I beat up Donald Trump. Thank you all so much for joining me. YouTube sucks. It's just one of them things, I suppose. A bit sucky timing for us, but you know, whatever. MJF gives tickets for Vegas. I know, baby. JR, well, there were probably bus tickets. JR's class, man. Jeff Adams, it's cool, man. I enjoyed the chat. Yeah, cool. Well, thank you all for sticking around. Like, it's awesome that you all like communicate with each other and all that sort of stuff. It's great. Thank you. Yes, Chance. Yes, 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 yes. Ant is back. Ant is back. Baby. Daily Dan Blog, Bull Biden won and the internet got slow like him. Very good, Dan. Very good. Is the treat some drugs? It's not, I'm afraid, Jake, but I do have it might be a new cameo for you all to see. Well, I haven't edited it yet, but I might as well treat you all with that because, you know, it's been a bit crap tonight. But thank you all for like sticking with me. You guys are awesome. We can just hear you. Is the sound quiet? Donnie, don't go for 69 days. Diggity. I hope it's a cookie. It's not a cookie. We can hear your brilliant voice. Oh, I don't have to type anymore. Can't type either. To be honest, keeping the chat going while videos were down was great. Thank you, Jeremy. We tried it, and you know, people stuck around, which was lovely. Great chat. Great. MJF eats fish sticks. Yes, he does. MJF probably eats cereal without milk. What a sicko. What a sicko. Awesome. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us. Let's like this video. Let's get some eyes on it because it's been a bit of a weird hour. Hi, Ivan. Hey, what's happening in AEW? It's been a really good show so far. We had a great match with Brian Cage and Matt Sydal at the beginning, or Sydal, or Matthew Bond. Who's actually a ballet choreographer. Very good. One of my favourite. They had a great match. Cage won. Cody come out and did a promo. This mysterious lady who was beautiful was behind Cody, and she looked a bit like Storm, and she flirted with him and said that his member wasn't very giant. And then Brandy come out and went, "Don't talk about my man like that, bitch." And then apparently she's got Shaq O'Neal on her side, so we're getting Shaq coming into AEW briefly for a feud with Cody, probably. Seems a weird way to go, but whatever. And then we had a really good match between QT Marshall, Cody Rhodes, Dustin Rhodes, excuse me, and Butcher and the Blade. Lots of blood. QT and the Blade bladed, which is ironic. I heard Leon Ruff won the North American Championship. Yes, apparently so, mate. Our friend Scott came into chat and told us that. Welcome back. Thanks, Jack. Simon Thompson, sounds fine, dude. Those acting skills paid off. Finally. I know, right? I did a BA in acting, like a full degree in acting. Didn't out with it. And here I am, watching wrestling, not acting, just chatting. Cool. Thanks for liking the video, Ivan. MJF eats pizza with knife and a fork. Oh. guys are really going after MJF, aren't you? So we're finally getting the Spears and Scorpio Sky match. I would have thought this might have been on the pre-show, you know. Disappointed Alex Marvin made it through the interview without taking a foot to the face. That's because they decided that the Young Bucks are bloody face, because they just did that on a whim. Yeah, that was a bit annoying. Oh, I really don't like Alex Marvin, I'm sorry. MATG match against the goal. I don't know what that means. Sydney, haha, a cheap man's Evan Bourne, imposter if you ask me. And Shaq is getting a little too old to be taking bumps and blood everywhere. There's your AEW reviews. Thank you, Jeremy. That was an awesome review, my friend. Awesome review. My old housemate eats pizza with knife and fork. He's why I've got a scar on my forehead. Why did you blade over the pizza? I did a BA in film and I watched wrestling too. Yeah, man, look at where our 3-year degrees got us. At least I did it when it was still cheap. Jamel, welcome. Hope you are well, my friend. Who's is the better entrance of the better song? Chris Jericho's Judas on My Mind or Elias's Amen? Chris Jericho, man. Chris Jericho. Judah. Yeah, no, it's great. It's a cracking song. Probably one of the best entrances. You could put an argument about that being in like one of the best songs entrance themes of all time. To be honest, I'd say probably still Shawn Michaels, but I think that's sort of classic and iconic. Where's that John Lennon looking partner of yours tonight? Lol, he's working on his counselling degree tomorrow, so he's got to be up early. So I just do Wednesdays on my own at the minute, but he'll join us at some point. Hopefully, he'll be back soon. Oh, they've built up to Darby and Cody versus Ricky Starks and Brian Cage. We all expected that. That's next week. Also, big news, the Kenny Omega-John Moxley match is happening on the 2nd of December, early December. I think it was the 2nd, I think they said. That's surprising. I thought they'd be saving that to Revolution. R-Truth, what's up? R-Truth is indeed what's up. Did Josiah Williams make Sean Spears' theme song? I don't know, man. I don't know, Akeem, my dude. Thank you all so much for sticking with us. It was awesome chatting to you all earlier, and now we've got 11 people in chat. We're back into full gear, one might say. Bum. Scorpio Sky and Sean Spears going at it right now in the ring. Tully's looking sharp with a jumper, a suit with a jumper. That makes him look older, man. Makes him look older. I want to wear a suit over this jumper, you know? Scorpio Sky going to the top. Yeah, tonight we're getting Penta and Phoenix too. Why? Who knows? Who knows why? But it should be awesome. But I think Jeff come up with a wonderful suggestion in chat earlier that I think is going to be right. I think Kingston's going to be out there with them, and I think Pac's going to come, and we're going to see Death Triangle reformed. That'd make complete sense, wouldn't it, man? That'd make complete sense. Oh, Scorpio Sky really getting thrown into them barricades by Spears. His theme songs, R-Truth, What's Up, is the most iconic entrance whenever he raps it live. Right, cool, Jeremy. Yeah, no, that's a fun one. That is a fun one. Jeff Adams, what's up with the red carpet outside? I don't know, mate. I noticed it earlier during the Butcher and the Blade match. I don't know why it's there. I don't know. I'm not necessarily averse to it. At least it hides the matting. Mind you, the matting's quite clean. Why don't it go all the way? I don't know, man. I'm so rich that I paid my masters off before I finished it. Jack is showing off with his moolah. Jamel McGee, if Shaq is a match with Cody Rhodes, don't forget that Shaq knows Shaq Fu. Oh, I really don't know much about Shaq, to be honest with you, Jamel. But I do know he's a big deal, obviously, and he'll get eyes on the product, and I suppose that's what they're going for. And what, have they had any celebrity matches in AEW? I know Tyson was in it, but he hadn't had a match yet. I suppose very early on they had Stephen Amell. And that was great. So, as long as it works, I think Spears is utilized brilliantly. Just give him more of a storyline. Yeah, I mean, I really like the Iron Glove thing. I think that's a real sort of nice throwback to classic wrestling, Simon. The loaded glove, and I love the way he loads the palm as well. I think that's really unique. yeah, sort of made it his own whilst being a sort of cracking tribute to the Lawlers of the world and that sort of stuff. Although it hurts, yeah, man. Has Hurricane came out Dynamite? How about Hardy? Did the Young Bucks come out? The Young Bucks had a promo with Marvez, which I sort of missed because we just started to stream. But yeah, Shaq Fu was a great game. OMDG, Hazaya did make it. Lol. Wow. Is that NXT? I'm assuming. Jack is DiBiase in disguise, lol, with all his fabulous moolah. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. The producer of the podcast, all of a sudden. Another WWE cast-off Shaq. Was he in WWE, Jeremy? I didn't know that, to be honest. Jay Cole and Shaq versus Cody would be amazing for AEW in terms of getting new viewers, and hopefully Cody can carry him to a decent match like Cole did with Pat. Yeah. We'll just have to see. I mean, he's not going to have this sort of... Pat did a really good job because he did a little bit extra. You know what I mean? He was able to carry himself through a little bit. But then Cole, can have a match with a Bruin. So, I mean, it sort of made it a really special debut, I guess. Which was cool, man. 11 people in chat. Thank you all so much for, joining us. You guys rock. Simon, everyone has a price. Everybody has a price, says Jack. Everybody's got a price. Brilliant. Love Ted DiBiase. One of the most underrated wrestlers of that era for sure. Stephen Amell was on WWE first now. Shaq. Right. Can they get celebrity? Can they get their own celebrities? Lol. Well, celebrities are celebrities. They like wrestling. I have no doubt that David Arquette will be in within the next sort of year or two. Oh, nice cutter from Scorpio Sky onto Spears. Kick out, brother. Kick out. He wrestled Big Show in WWE. Did he? Did that match happen? I thought that match never happened. I thought it just built up to it and it never happened. Or am I thinking of someone else? Let me know, guys. Let me know. He was in WWE for 5 minutes. Oh, no, I'm not Teddy Jr. I am senior, I'd assume. Holla, holla, Jack. Holla, holla. Very good. Very good. I don't mind being the Vincent to you, Jack. Yeah, man, you spent $1,000 basically today on an Xbox One Series X, and he sort of missed that kick. It swiped the side of his face, didn't it? But that would have been an epic spot off the stairs, man. Going to the top of the stairs now, Scorpio Sky and Spears. Again, look, they're going out there and they're like, we've got a little bit of time. Oh, nasty drop onto the corner of the steps. We've got a bit of time. Let's make the most of it. Let's show people what we can do. That's why AEW is great, man. Why AEW is great. He wrestled Big Show in WWE. Very cool, very cool, very cool. Hope you're all having a great day, man. I wasn't able to do the start of the stream. I was fast asleep actually before starting the stream. I was absolutely shattered, man. And that's why I was a bit late, but it didn't matter because it wasn't working anyway, so, I think Shaq versus Big Show was built to happen, but didn't. Yeah, I thought it did. It was a couple of WrestleManias that it was built to happen at, and it never did. It was in the Andre the Giant Battle Royal. Okay, Jeremy. Nice one, man. Nice one. Yeah, he probably was. That rings a bell, actually. That stair spot was sick. It was sick. It was right on the corner of it as well, wasn't it, man? It was rough. Going for the roll-up. Jeff, no Joey tonight. Was it last week you weren't here? Did you enjoy our Full Gear watch along with the Wrestle Story? I had a good time. It was a cracking show, man. Cracking show. XX, 2 games, 2 pairs of glasses. Very good, Jack. Very good. Yeah. Tempted by Valhalla. So there's Ubisoft Play has a subscription service. Sorry to talk about this, it's completely off topic, but whatever. Ubisoft Play has a subscription service. Oh, he's got the load. Sean Spears is inserting the load into the palm of his hand. Oh, Scorpio Sky's throwing the load out into the crowd, and Sean Spears gets it. I mean, look, man, it's really nicely done, and it's really old school, but it's really nicely done. That was cool. I enjoyed that, man. He was eliminated first in the Andrade of the Battle Royale. Ah, cool, Jack. Cool. New Jack. And yeah, it's great. Love it. Love a loaded glove. Why not? Cool. So now we're going to get our women's match at the same point as normal. Also, we have AEW have announced 3 games. They've announced a mobile game, which is going to be a GM type game, which should be cool. They've also announced I mean, it'll be cool as long as there's not too many paid features. But I quite like the idea of a GM game on mobile. I believe Xavier Woods was developing one. He sort of alluded to that last year when 2K20 came out with a general manager comment that got everyone excited about 2K20, and then it did nothing but disappoint. So they announced that. They announced another mobile game, I believe, which is going to be a casino game called Double or Nothing with various slots. I don't know if it'll be for money or not. We'll have to see. And they also announced, Dasher. Dasher. Looking very homely. I also like the colour behind her. Nice. I missed it. What was he saying, dear? Then they've got the console game, which is developed by Ukes, and also the lead developer of No Mercy from the N64 is working on it. What's happening outside? Alec Marvez is running. He's got a sweat on. It's Kenny. Being the Elite was great on Monday, by the way. I don't know if you've seen it. Some really nice moments with Adam Page. Alex Marvez asked a stupid question, and Kenny Omega points out that it was a stupid question. Oh, Kenny's title run's going to be great. I think he's winning the title on that event, guys. Where's the cleaner? Keep bringing up that cleaner. His championship run would be brilliant, man. A feeling of nostalgia. Yeah, because of course Moxley won at Full Gear against Kenny last year. A massive paradigm shift that knocked Kenny out onto the hardwood. Oh, piss off, Alex. Great, man. Kenny's back, baby. Kenny's back, baby. I don't understand why we're getting this and not bloody Hikuri Shida. Just show me Hikuri. It's not. I don't even think she's a bloody champion. Treat her like a freaking champion. Come on, guys. Anna Jay looks foxy as well. Tay Conti obviously used to be in NXT. Cool. Jeff Adams, I loved Full Gear. The women's match was a down spot, and the main event was as intense as I thought it was going to be, but liked everything else. I thought the other matches were really good to excellent. Absolutely, Jeff. I completely agree with that. Apart from the MJF and Jericho, I really liked the ending of that match, and I think a couple of the endings were a bit weird, but in terms of where they come, I suppose. A couple of roll-ups out of nowhere. I'm not keen on subscription services from companies who aren't absolutely huge like Netflix, Amazon, or Xbox Game Pass. Yeah, so what I was saying is Ubisoft Plus, you can get it on PC for £12 a month or something, but you could, in theory, have it for 1 month and just play Valhalla and Watch Dogs Legion for a month and then give it back. Cool. Tay Conti and Red Velvet going straight into it, baby. Let me know when the break's on, guys, because I'm watching it on Fight, so I can show you this really cool little thing that I've got to show you. I thought the other matches were really good to excellent. Women's division is not getting any better, is it? No, I mean, what they're doing is inserting Brandy into this storyline with Red Velvet and stuff, and I get that, but to make the division work, they need to focus on the championship, because once that works, then the rest sort of follows behind it. And we can have these stories of building up to the championship and stuff like that. Without that, take Conti. Wow, them pants are tight, Mad Dove. Not complaining. Oh. Hey! I've been Famer, No Mercy is top 10 easy, a gamer for years. Cool, man. Haha, love how he plays off the unsanctioned loss like it didn't matter. Yeah, man. Kenny's great, man. Ivan Anderson, I told you about Be the Elite. Yes, you did, mate. It was great. It was really good, Ivan. I really enjoyed it. The Page stuff was brilliant. It was because you said it. I was like, I need to watch it. I also thought Aubrey Edwards was going to take her shirt off and show her bra on the AEW games. I'm dating Anna Jay. Fantastic booking there, Ivan. Love the fact that you're sharing all that with us. Yeah, I mean, I wish it, yeah, great booking. Yeah, Anna Jay is beautiful. Lots of beautiful women. Kenny, cracking. Absolutely, mate. Cracking promo. He's so good. He's so good. Take on his suspender straps on the front of her thing have come off. Right, so a picture in picture. JR just said it. I've got something to show you guys. Everyone turn me up. Jeff, you're going to bloody love this. I think you're all going to enjoy this, actually. I haven't edited it yet, but because you all waited for me earlier, let's show you a new thing that Dom got me.
Hello, Anthony. This is John Silver of The Dark Order. I appreciate all your hard work and just wanted to say welcome to Gimme a Whole Yeah. I hope everyone checking this out in Yorkshire and the UK is doing well. And the Dark Order will be seeing you soon.
How cool is that? I need to edit that. That's how they all come. Yeah, man. Big up for John Silver, baby. Do you know the story on Bea Priestley? She had a couple of matches she looked great in and then disappeared. So Bea Priestley is Ant's looking on point. I love it when John Silver does that at the end. It's freaking hilarious. I'm going to have to loop that or something. So Bea Priestley, she's dating Will Ospreay, isn't she? Is that right? Can someone confirm that? And then I'll give my opinion on it. That's cool. Yes, it is. Awesome. Yeah, it's pretty freaking sweet. Ant's looking on point. Red Velvet getting her in a... Oh... that's cool. Thanks, Jeremy. Yes, cheers, Simon. Yeah, it's awesome, man. It's awesome. So I'll turn that into a proper Silver looks like your twin, Jake. Swivel. How does Dom do that? He pays for it on Cameo, mate. So I think John Silver was about 20 quid. And yeah, it is Lucky Swine. Yeah, man. So he pays for it for about 20 quid. And yeah, and they basically read what we tell them to, or roughly what we say them to, and Dom always likes to put a nice thing to say thanks to me for all the work I'm doing and stuff, and then yeah, so we got that now, which is cool. It's pretty good, pretty fun. I want to do that many. I will try to Hulk Hogan to say that. Yeah, man, Hulk Hogan would be awesome saying that, my dude. Awesome. It costs you a fortune though. Our friends at WrestleCares got a video sent to them by John Cena, who was basically offering them some help with the charitable work they're doing, which is awesome. He sent him a load of books as well that he's written or something to give away to kids this Christmas, which is cool as. Ivan, it's an OnlyFans things. You got to get a Steve Austin one. Steve Austin's not on it, so it's basically if you go to cameo.com, Jeremy, they do a list, but they cost money. I'm not big in. Once we got like the Matt Hardy one, I would have been fine with that. But you can see who's on there, and you can see the prices that they charge and stuff. And I think the most expensive one we got was Big E. Big E was quite expensive. That's not very nice of you, Ant. You naughty boy. You will get punished for giving me that naughty finger. Time up step for you, good sir. Okay, see you later. And time up finished. So Jeff Adams, is Bea Priestley signed to AEW? So she was. I think she was released. She was released with Havoc. I'm pretty sure she's with Will Ospreay, mate. And the two of them, if I'm right, and I don't like to say it just in case I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure it is the case. I'm pretty sure them two are together, and both of them got accused of stuff during the speaking out movement, and it was about bullying other wrestlers. So I think she was a part of that, and she got released at the same time as Havoc, which sort of tells you maybe it is, you know. There's someone else released at the same time, but I don't think that anything come out about her. And I think Ospreay's heel now and part of some group in New Japan Pro Wrestling. Yeah, we're getting Ospreay Kotobushi. Oh, no, it's not. It's Naito and Kotobushi at Wrestle Kingdom main event. And then the winner fates on Jay Lethal, which would be cool. It's Okada and Will Ospreay. That'll be great. So I think that's what's happened with Bea Priestley, Jeff. Yeah, a real shame. And I wonder if... Because Bea Priestley would have made complete sense to have as a feud for Shida after she won the belt. I wonder if when that got cancelled, they switched it to Penelope Ford. COVID happened, all sorts of sort of rubbish, and I think that's where it went. I'm pretty sure that's the case, Jeff. I'm pretty sure that's the case. I don't like to say it just in case because I'm not 100%, but I'm pretty sure. So, yeah. So that's why. Tay Conti, is she going to use the chair? No, she doesn't need the chair. Dark Order doesn't like that. Leg lariat from Red Velvet. Oh, I thought that was gonna cost her. I mean, it's not a bad match. I quite like Red Velvet actually. I'll be perfectly honest. I've seen her a few times on Dark, and I think she's quite good. She's won like 0 matches, but she's all right. She's all right. I say that, and then she runs a weekly. When's the ECW stream? Jack, it's going to be on Sunday, my friend. We do have a vote on our Twitter that might still be active. Oh, punk kick to the face. Nice. We do have a link on our Twitter. We're going to watch an old ECW pay-per-view. You guys are voting on what you want us to watch, and we'll be doing that on Sunday. Take Hunty with the gory special. Nice. And earn Toi dead. She didn't need to cheat to win. Okay, I thought that was going to cost her, actually. Why she look confused in the ring? She just won the match. Did she hurt her? Aubrey's talking to her. Oh, Anna didn't look happy. I thought the story was she didn't need to cheat to win. I wonder why Aubrey was talking to her so much, though. Oh, did you see it again, man? So, like in the Young Bucks thingy match at the end where Kenny come out and you had Adam Page in the sort of, in one of the entranceways, you just had, what's his name? Evil Uno, and it was one of Dark Order that was in the entrance ramp. We're going to Vegas next week, so that should be fun. That'll be fun, won't it? It'll be Wardlow and Jake going at each other. Sammy got his email to go to the beach. Sammy Guevara's got out of the trash. James Ellsworth is £19 for a cameo. There we go, man. There we go. But we've already got Dom on the channel, so why do we need another one? Don't tell him I said that. Tell him I said that. MJF and Sammy going at it. Oh, and still no super kick to Alex Marvez. Mark Vez, that's gonna stick. Yeah. Oh, did I say Mark Vez? Sorry. Oh well. Orange Cassidy turning heads. Why? Oh right, are you showing us the action? That's fine then. That's fine, Jim. I thought you thought Sammy might have been Jim. Words. Bit weird not doing the stream and then setting it up and then blah blah blah. Weird. Marvez, there we go. Rewatch the Ilya Dragunov and Walter match. I think that might be my match of the year. Might be. I need to rewatch the Omega Kenny. Omega Kenny. What is wrong with me tonight? Omega Adam Page and the Young Bucks match again. I think because I think them two are contending for best match of the year. Young Bucks versus Top Flight. Top Flight. Simon, that's who was on Dark, isn't it? That's Devon Dudley's sons, is that right? Well, maybe there's... I've not seen Dom's chin in the 14 years we've known each other. Loving Penelope's new Gothlock. Dude, I'm all for Gothlock. Gothlock. Gothlock, that's a great sex move. The Inner Circle slays Las Vegas next week. Can't wait for that. That'll be fun. That's just gonna be fun. Alright, it's Eddie Kingston limping out. He put a great promo on Dynamite as well, actually. Oh, what is wrong with me today? Should we just cancel this? Let him speak. So he's coming out before the Penta and Phoenix match. Jeff, she's the queen of goss, and I'm the king of goss. You know what I mean? This cameo is crazy. £75 for Mick Foley. Yes, and we have Mick Foley as one of the cameos. So Tom did pay that. Boo, Kip, stop stealing Ford. Yeah, man. Yeah. Hey, Penelope Ford likes British lads, so Jake. So you've got a chance, man. Yup. Yeah, it's expensive. It is expensive, Jeremy. Yeah. Sorry, I think they're called TNT. Oh, yes, they are, mate. They are. Yeah, of course they are. Sorry. Cheers, Simon. Nah, don't cancel. Just been a bad day at the office. Yeah, it's been a bit weird on it, but thank you all for joining us earlier. I do appreciate it, man. Daily Dan Blog. I was watching one of your videos earlier on the hunt for Bigfoot again. $150 for Angelo Dawkins. Yeah, lol. £75 is expensive? Question mark. Yeah, it's for me. But it's nice for the channel. I mean, we've got them forever now as well, so they're cool. Tom just went on a spree at one point and ordered loads of them. In fact, there's one that I've not even done because it doesn't really work. They don't really say what we need them to say. The question is, will Pac show? Jeff, would it be a main event, mate? I'm going to say yes, and I think your booking of it earlier was perfect. Ivan Anderson, there are MLB players. Can it be famous people in sports too? Yeah, it can be. It can be anything. A lot of drag queens on it, actually, from RuPaul's Drag Race and stuff. $250 for Mandy Rhodes. I know, right? If she could look at you all checking out Cameo. Perfect setup for it. Yeah, perfect. Kingston comes out, cuts promo, and says how great they both are, how pleased he is. They turn around and say, "We're not interested in you. You can't even win the title." Gonna go with our mate Pac here. Kenny Omega, I think he's winning that title in December. I think Moxley's gonna go to New Japan for Wrestle Kingdom and stuff like that, and he's gonna do a bit of a build across there. So I suspect that Kenny's gonna win that then to free up Moxley for that. Apparently, Pac is coming back at some point. Can't wait for that. Absolutely, Simon. Jeremy's on the hunt for the perfect cameo. $500 for Ric Flair. WTF? Yes, and because of that, MJF set his price at $501, which I thought was brilliant. MJF's brilliant. I wonder if Tom Brady will do one. I doubt it, but you can have a look, Jack. You can have a look, my friend, my dude. Yeah, I think Pac's coming back tonight, Simon. I think Pac is going to be there tonight. This makes perfect sense to him. Re-establish Death Triangle, and straight away into a feud with Kingston and the Butcher and the Blade. I've not watched the Bearer documentary yet. You? No, I haven't, Jake. I haven't, man. Has anyone watched it in chat? Let Jake know how it is. Yeah. 30 Years of The Undertaker. That's the Survivor Series. We'll probably do a watch along of that, I assume. Probably going to be crap. Really good show tonight, AEW, actually. A bit weird, because it's not what I'm used to. Type in. 150 for the old wide receiver for the Seahawks. Very cool. Yeah, I think John Silver was about 20 quid. It's a fair price. Fair price. Gives him a bit of money. It's the same price as the t-shirt. I watched Bearer today. How was it, Jack? How was it, man? Cool. Thank you all so much for joining. I know it's been a bloody weird night, but hey, we are back and we are rocking. Oh, why can't I find the stream now? Shouldn't have done that. Which WR wide receiver? Oh, right. Is he? Eek! Yeah, man. Money, money, money. Yeah, $501. That's hilarious from MJF. Because he's the new Ric Flair, isn't he? It's going to end up being. Bearers share, but good. Short, but good, I'm assuming. The Undertaker doc is really good. Cool. Which one, the last ride or the Paul Bearer one, Simon? I haven't seen it yet. I need to watch it at some point. It's on the network now. Why is Ray Phoenix getting the jobber entrance? I know, Penta's amazing. Eddie Kingston, what is up? This is going to be the big moment, guys. I think Jeff booked it perfectly. I think this is Pac coming back perfectly. Right, so the last match these two had ended up being like this awesome chop spottle, which was brilliant. Like, not what you'd expect. This is the type of wrestling you'd expect from these guys. We like to fight, said Eddie Kingston, trying to... Oh, beautiful, man. Beautiful. When you see stuff like that, you just know it's going to be a great match, don't you? I mean, how fluid was that, dude? It's on the network. I should do a cameo of famous people roasting Tom. Absolutely, Ivan. Absolutely. I'd use it as well. I'd surprise him. Spit roasting. Oh, spit roasting Dom. I can't think of anything worse. At least his beard would tickle your balls. Oh, Penta, heavy landing there. Spit roasting. Rock won't die. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This match is so smooth. It is, man. And the last match was like this epic chop war, which was so unique for these two. Great head scissors takedown. Don't fall. Stop hurting yourself, please. Oh, it's the ginger lass in the crowd. I haven't even noticed this. No, I can't see her. Can't see her. Oh, Phoenix, the way he gets into the ring, into the drop kick, meeting him halfway through the ring while he's already running. Freaking beautiful, man. Massive fan of these guys. I think they're my favourite tag team in the world. Individually, they're so unique and outstanding. And yet at the same time, a perfect tag team. What's he doing crossing his legs? Wow. Unique. I don't know what to call it. It's unique. Any other wrestler that did that and it'd be like this special move. Oh, he's ripping off his brother's mask. He's bald. Proper went for it as well, man. Proper went for it. And Ginger Lash, she's my girlfriend now, just so you can't get her, so shush before something bad happens. What are you going to do? Cut off YouTube again? Showing off a little bit of Phoenix? Oh man, he's just a bald old guy, isn't he? Bald old Mexican. Oh, that super kick. Turned him inside out, man. Nah, she's my wife. You stop fighting over ladies. Go on again, for Phoenix Mass. So this is interesting, isn't it? This is really interesting. I can't believe they're doing it, to be honest with you. So you guys are going to picture in picture. I am staying in the action. Oh, massive boot to Phoenix. Are they actually brothers in real life then? I don't actually know that. Oh, and there they go, calling back to that chop battle. Jack, oh well, you need to have some words with her then. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, Penta ramming Phoenix into the turnbuckle. There was a great moment in the last match where they was doing a chop and he ducked and he hit the turnbuckle. It sounded great as well. It sounded great, man. Fantasy tag match, Ant. Ray and Penta versus... Ooh, fantasy tag match. Wow, took a while, man. Landed heavy. Good question, Simon. Fantasy tag match. Well, if it's fantasy, probably go with the Rockers. Probably the Rockers. That'd be pretty awesome. But honestly, like, just give me FTR and Young Bucks versus these two. They're great. They're all great. They're all great. You know? Give me the story. Give me these and the Butcher and the Blade. I'm fine with it. I know we've got it, but like, tag division is outstanding. Usos versus Bucks, says Jake. That's cool, man. That's cool. Rock won't die. 1, 2, 3, 4. I hope they have a good story for why they're ripping his mask. Just feels weird, says Rock won't die. Yeah, I don't know why they're doing it. I know what you're saying. Yeah, I think it's setting up the Pac angle. He can say, "Look what you've become with Eddie." Yeah, Jeff, you said it earlier. I agreed. It's perfect, mate. It's perfect. My wife Alexa Bliss will body slam her. She'll probably lick her. The ginger lass moans her head off when she is with me. No, not that aunt, you dirty boy. Oh, right, okay. Ryan Pinter versus Los Guerreros. Oh, Jeremy, nice. That would be good. Oh, what about yeah, wow. Penta and Phoenix versus the Young Hardys would have been great. Body time you then, Jack. Ant is filthy. Yes, I am filth. Mask is everything in lucha wrestling. Yeah, man. Oh, what a beautiful kick. Like, going up onto the second rope and then, like, spinning his leg round to whack him in the face. Beautiful. Ray and Penta versus Lucha House Party. Yeah. I mean, yeah, it would probably be a great match, to be perfectly honest. Lince Dorado, Gran Metalite's great. Gran Metalite's really impressive. How do they do it? How do they do it? We've got 8 minutes left of Dynamite, dudes. 8 minutes left. Oh, massive cutter. What a beautiful match, man. Phoenix is looking great tonight as well. Dudes, I don't know if all of you have seen this, but I bought the best t-shirt the other day from Pro Wrestling Tees. I am going to show you it. It's freaking awesome. Check out that t-shirt, man. Oh, he's ripping Penta's mask, man. Wicked t-shirt, that, man. Kenny Omega as the Terminator. Loves the Kenny Penta match. Oh, they're both going for the masks. Wow. Here they go, going for the chops again. Ray and Penta versus the Shoguns. There we go. Oh. What about Ray and Penta versus the Golden Lovers? I don't know if they ever did that. The question is this Dynamite better than Raw? Jack, that's not a question. I was so ready to leave that Raw stream. I was so bored. Just thinking, why am I even putting myself through this crap? Wow, what a beautiful DDT, man. What a beautiful DDT. And I don't know if Raw was just made even worse because Full Gear had just happened and it was cracking. Zero. Miero. Nice, man. Takes him down with the head scissors. Bounces against the rope. Oh, what a corkscrew. What a corkscrew, man. Here's a question for you, to Ant and the rest of the group. But do you think the cutter is overused? I like a springboard cutter. I mean, yeah, in theory, it's a bit like a Canadian Destroyer. It's sort of done all the time now, but I still quite like it. You know? And a cutter's one of them moves that can be delivered so many ways. But it's a bit like a clothesline, you know? I don't think it's as special anymore. So if that's what you mean, yeah. But athletically, it's an impressive thing to do. I want to hear everyone else's opinion on that in chat, so write down your answers. Is the cutter overused? Even with all the YouTube glitches, this is better than Raw. Yeah, it is, man. Crazy Ginger Jake Holden. Jack, I think my middle finger was more entertaining than Raw, and that finger is pointing at you, Ant. Jake, hurt my feelings. Massive kick to Ray Phoenix on the third. Ivan Anderson, and I was going to get Dennis. That was a package pile driver on the apron, wasn't it? Are they mad? And I was going to get Dennis Rodman to change Dom to NBA. I don't know if he'd know NBA, to be honest with you. We know Dennis Rodman, though. Full Gear was only 6 out of 10 according to Dom. I know, Jack, I know. I talked him into it on Monday to agree that it was way better than that. Oh. Wow. Destroyer from jumping off the apron and then hitting Ray Phoenix with it. Beautiful, man. Beautiful. Daily Dan blog, rumours say Sting is going to AEW to manage Darby. Mate, it made complete sense, dude. And it should have probably happened at Full Gear. But yeah, we'll have to see. Hopefully, I think that'll be fine. Another package pile driver, that's got to be it. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Still got 3 minutes left. Are we getting a certain Geordie on the screen? And I don't mean Jake, excuse me. Kingston saying we've got some time left. It's way overused, says Jeremy. Fair enough, man. Fair enough. Glad to hear your opinion. Thank you. I hope so, Dan. Yeah, I know, Jack. That's a prime example to kids of why you should say no to drugs. Absolutely. Phoenix with Olympic level corkscrews. It's like he's going into a pool, but there's a floor bit underneath him. I know it's a padded floor, but it's just stupid. He just kicked Ray Phoenix out the ring. Penta. I quite like the fact his face is off. Jeff, it's almost like you said it, mate. Is he here? He's only bloody here. Get in! Oh, I think he just swore then. There we go. Promo from Pac. Did you think I'd be gone forever? The bastard is back. Eddie Kingston made a massive mistake. On the episode, I think it was either 2 episodes before lockdown or 1 episode before, he formed Death Triangle with Penta and Phoenix. And it was sort of dropped just after that. It was gutting because that was a really exciting faction. The Zebras have come out to keep them apart. Pack against the Blade next week. Nice. And as long as YouTube's not down, we will be here covering it. Well, we as in the royal we, just me and you, hopefully. You as well. Penta and Phoenix. Are they going to split into different directions? Phoenix must be annoyed that Kingston just pushed him out of the ring. Pac's going for him again. I'll let you know if we go offline and if they want to show John Moxley singing Space Oddity again. They are referencing Death Triangle. Knox is proper just holding on to Kingston. He's shattered. Nice, man. Nice. Is it going to go back on? Are we going to get a little bit more on the Fight Network? I will let you all know. I'll let you know exactly what happens. We have done the last 2 weeks. If Biden becomes president in January, will Trump stop crying? Eventually. We'll stop crying eventually. If Full Gear was just the Bucks FTR match and the rest was Matt Hardy licking canvas, it'd still be 7 out of 10. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Well, he said I give three points to that match and 3 points to the Kenny Omega match. I was like, yeah, that's 6. And he was like, yeah. And I was like, what about the Matt Hardy match? He was like, oh, well, that was all right. I was like, he was marking out massively when Gangrel was in. I was like, I'll give it a point then. Cody and Darby, you really like that and like the ending. And Daily Damn blog, in January Trump will quit crying, but sadly, all the rest of our country will start crying. There we go. Jack, for me, it was a 9. Yes, I think I was a little bit too thingy on it. I was a little bit too hard on it. Just because I really didn't like the main event, man. I really didn't like the main event. Is that 1A piece between them two match-wise? Yes, it is. You're right, mate. You're right, Simon. Phoenix won first time. Penta won that time. Dan, Biden will be president, but not for long, as I don't know how long he's going to be alive for. True, Jake. How do I send you a cameo? You could do it on Twitter or via email. We've got a Gimme a Whole Yeah email, which is gimmeawholeyeah@gmail.com. Or if you message us on Twitter or on Facebook, we can send you a link as to where to send it, Ivan. Brian Pillman is a nice guy. Brian Pillman rocks, man. Brian Pillman rocks. Jeff Adams, Tony Khan's quick on this booking. Yeah, he is, man. It makes sense as well, doesn't it? Great main event. What a cracking show from them two. And a story that continues and makes sense completely. It's great. So that's the big thing of Dynamite. But we all sort of knew he was coming back, didn't we? I didn't know if he would or not. I thought he might stay in the UK, to be honest. Rock won't die 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Blade is underrated. That should be a great match next week. I rate him. I seriously rate him, mate. That match earlier with him, QT Marshall and Dustin looked great, man. He looked great. So, yeah, they keep getting losses, but they are a seriously underrated team. Jeremy Stanley, to be fair, even if YouTube is down, we will still be here. Cheers, Jeremy. Thanks, man. Thanks, dude. I know a lot of people were joining us earlier and struggled to get in and stuff like that. YouTube's just had a little bit of a brain fart, but it should be sorted by next week, I'm sure. Hopefully it'll be sorted for our NXT UK. Watch along tomorrow. Daily Damn blog, LMFAOOO. True. Hope he lives. We don't need crazy Democratic women presidents. Yeah, that's what's her name? I can't remember who it is. His vice president. Yeah. Nice, Mighty Mouse. Simon Thompson. Well, seeing Pac return had made me wetter than an otter's pocket. Wetter than an otter's pocket. Pretty wet, Simon. Pretty wet, dude. Alex Smith, welcome. Hope you are well, my friend. Thank you so much for joining us. So how was AEW? I saw something on Instagram about Cody and Shaq. Yeah, man. Cody and Shaquille O'Neal are going into a feud. There was a beautiful... I'll tell you about it in the review, man. Considering you're here. We had massive problems at the start of the stream, though, Alex, where we was having to write to people because there was no video and stuff. So I can give as best review as I can, really, I guess. Jake Holden, I won't be shocked if Biden passes before January, Dan. Let's keep our fingers crossed, I guess. But Harris will probably still have a lot of control as Biden can't do much with the say he is surely not. Well, there we go. Alex, it was Mick Marvelous. It was great, man. It was great. Pac returned. Yes, he did. All right, and I'm out till next week. Take it easy. Jeff, thank you so much for joining us, man. We are doing an ECW watch along on Sunday if you're interested. Alex, Ant six pack. Oh no, that's long gone. Oh mate, it's so as. I used to be quite attractive and fit, and I just let myself go. I made a wonderful chicken dinner earlier tonight. Oh, it was banging, man. Corn-fed chicken. Oh, I made it for me mum and dad. Cracking. Alex, Ant six pack. Oh, that's long gone. OMG, says Hakeem. Hello, mate. How are you doing? What's the news, Hakeem? What is the news? Did you hear Texas invited Biden to come down and be in a parade in an open limo? No, I didn't. It's been mean to Ant Day. It is, but it's all good. Like in person. Yeah, man, Pac come out. It was a really great moment, actually, that sort of makes sense, setting up Eddie Kingston and Pac for a feud, splitting up their faction, re-establishing Death Triangle, I assume. It's good. Really cool. Good, lots of story in it, man. Eddie Kingston coming to the ring, cut a promo on how great Penta was, and basically just kicked Phoenix out of the ring. So what's going on there? Is Phoenix going to go with Pac? Is Penta going to stay with Eddie, his best friend, as he was calling him for now until he turns on him and goes apart. I don't know. But look, already in that one segment, there was so much storytelling right there. So I think that is quite exciting. I'm going to get the guy who played Jason from Friday the 13th to scare Dom. It will absolutely terrify him. And let me know if you do that, Ivan. I will definitely play it on screen. But don't waste your money, man. Don't waste your money as well, dude. Rock and roll. I guess I better do a review. I don't know if you're going to have notes, are you, Jack? Bet you aren't, because we didn't really watch that first bit, did we? Let's just try and do it from head. If you can think of anything that went on, let me know, and we'll, if I miss anything. Cool, so first up, we had a match from Matt Sydal and... Oh, no, don't start AEW Dark. I can't concentrate on that. That'll be better. First up, we had a match from Matt Sydal and Brian Cage. Great way of establishing Brian Cage again. Matt Sydal's doing a really good job with the company, actually, in terms of putting people over. He was a surprise at the, which one was it, Double or Nothing, in the Battle Royal, and it was like cool, and he had that huge botch and stuff. But actually, he makes people like Brian Cage look immense. And it was competitive enough whilst not making Brian Cage look weak, I think. So I really enjoyed the match. I thought Sydal did a really great job of selling. Obviously, Brian Cage gets the win. Him and Ricky Starks. Did they cut a promo at the end, or did they come out later after? I think it was after. I'm going to check the chat between the three of us. Yeah, mate, I'm going to do that. I'm going to read your chat every time. Is Tony Storm a punk poser? Is the real question here. I don't matter. She's beautiful. She can be a punk poser as much as she wants. Did we get Cleaner Omega? Says Alex. We had another reference to the Cleaner from Kenny saying that he's gonna. But I'll get into that in a bit. Alex, yeah, sort of. Says Jake. Check the chat between the three of us. I will. Daily Dan Blog, have fun. Here's a fun fact. My birthday is Friday, November the 13th. I have the same birthday as Jason Voorhees. Happy birthday, Daily Dan. But I bet it's not on a Friday every year, is it? It's not on a Friday every year. Ivan Anderson, I found a guy for £75. He played Mike Myers. I'm going to tell him to wear his mask and scare him. Just get him to throw up outside his house, mate. I watched the new Halloween. I thought it was crap. I'll be honest with you. Everyone was raving about it. The one with Jamie Lee Curtis in it. Jamie Lee Curtis? That's the right name, isn't it? Yeah, I didn't really enjoy it. I preferred the Rob Zombie one, to be perfectly honest. So after that match, sorry, completely off track. After that match, what did we have? I'm checking chat and nothing's coming up. We had. Oh, I need notes, man. I need notes. Sorry, dudes. What's this? Well, that was fun. Great stream. Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, cool. People sending me nice messages. That's lovely. Jack has a photo. Oh, I'm lost. Where's today's photo? Oh, you do. You're a legend. Next up, we have Cody Rhodes coming out and cutting a promo. He's cutting a promo about how he's so good and all this. There's a mysterious woman in the ring, though. A lady with black hair. Jade someone, or I think she said her name was. She looks great, man. She looks like Storm from X-Men. She's got like dark skin and sort of that really nice grey hair as well. She looks cracking. And basically, she comes out and insults Cody's member. Talks about him not being so giant. The bleeping out of AEW was really funny tonight. Cody swore and they completely missed the word, and then Brandy swore later on and they bleeped out another word random. It's just hilarious. It was hilarious. Cody's out there. She says that Shaq O'Neal is coming in to fight Cody, basically. She's here on behalf of Shaq. Then Brandy Rhodes comes out and sets a little thing up with her, saying, "Leave my man alone, biatch." And so we're getting Shaq O'Neal coming to fight Cody. I mean, that's massive news, really, isn't it? He's sort of a massive celebrity, and obviously appeared briefly in WWE with the Big Show thing, but he never really amounted to anything. Like someone said in chat that he was in the Battle Royale. I don't really remember that, but he was first eliminated. It was all to set up this Big Show match that never really happened. So hey, guess what? He's going into AEW and they're going to make it happen. No messing about. Let's just see it. And I think that match against Cody Rhodes will be it's not something I'm interested in, but it'll get eyes on the product, man, and that's important for AEW and the sustainability of AEW. And if that's what they need to do, then fair enough. I'm okay with that. So then after that, we get Darby and Cody versus Team Taz. Basically, Brian Cage attacks Cody. Then Ricky Starks attacks him. Taz comes out, obviously, and he's doing his thing. And Darby Allin's music starts playing for the save. Darby Allin's wearing a thumbtack jacket, a jacket which is made up of thumbtacks or has thumbtacks imprinted on it. And he does like a coffin drop sort of off the rope, I think, to Ricky Starks. There's an avalanche into Brian Cage, and they were trying to sell that it tore up the chest. There was no blood. But a cool idea, man. I like the idea of Darby in a thumbtack jacket. And I like the way that he comes from the crowd this time. He comes from his high up perch and stuff like that. And he looks beast, man. And when his music starts playing, it's great. It's a cracking tune. One of my favourites for sure. I can put that on in the house and just listen to it, to be perfectly honest. And he attacks Brian Cage and Mark. They all go out. And then, of course, Will Hobbs comes out as well to sort of push them off. So I think next week we're getting Darby and Cody versus them. And we're getting something with Will Hobbs involved. So I wonder if he is going to join FTR or if he is going to, which makes no sense really, because he's sort of a consummate face, isn't he? Or if he's going to, if Team Taz is going to get someone else to combat them, because it'd be 2 against 3. So yeah, we'll see where that goes. Building up stories for the future. My biggest problem with it is at the end of the night, Cody's music was playing, and after the championship win for Darby on Saturday, I don't feel like he's a champion yet. I don't feel right. You know, this whole segment, this sort of a 3-part segment, I suppose, was all about Cody. What about Darby? And that feels a bit like they're dropping the ball on Darby a little bit. We'll have to see where it goes in the future. But I really want to see Darby stand on his own 2 feet now and sort of be given stories for himself. I'm going to go into some comments. The one with the woman, right? I don't know what that is. If that's the woman that was with Shaq, yeah. The original Mike Myers is $75. He played in the first movie. Cool, Ivan. But you buy something cool for yourself, Ivan. You buy something cool for yourself, man. Brandy would disagree with that. Yes, she would. She was beautiful. Cool down blog. Can Cody hit the crossroads on Shaq? I don't know. I mean, Cody can tell a story in a match. Sometimes his matches can be a bit bland, but he can really tell a story. As long as he can do that with Shaq, then we should be okay. Alex Smith can't wait for the AEW video game. Fire, yeet, dabby, dabby, dab, dab, dab. Me neither, man. Yeah, like Jack, I can't wait. I think it looks great. It looks like what they announced is they're working with Hughes, which is great. They showed a bit of footage, which looked good. Not what we used to for WWE, but like if you're not going to get things spot on, which is what a realism game like that strives to do, which 2K20 was a huge miss and fight with, then make it stylized, and that's what they've done. So we got that. We got the announcement that the lead developer of No Mercy has been working on the game, which is massive, which might sort of indicate how the game's going to feel, which I think for wrestling fans is a good thing. So let's not get our hopes up too much. And we also already got the announcement that they're going to have women and men matches. So Kenny Omega and Shida were fighting in the trailer. So I assume Brandy is going to be everyone's punching bag, which would be awesome. Can't wait. First match, Brian Cage versus Brandy Rhodes. The figure 4, Shaq is a 7-footer. There's a story. Yeah, exactly. So Cody is quite good at telling stories in the ring, even when his matches don't necessarily meet up to the standard of other people within the roster. So hopefully that'll be fun, man. That'll be fun. Next up, we get, what was it called? A bunkhouse match. Okay, I missed what it was called. So this was the Butcher and the Blade versus QT Marshall and Dustin Rhodes. This was bloody brilliant. This was a really hard-hitting match. 2 people ended up bleeding in it. It was basically like a match with haystacks around it and ladders and chairs and oh my. And whilst I've spent a lot of time talking to chat because YouTube wasn't working at the time for us, it was a cracking match. QT Marshall did this massive elbow drop off a ladder, which was like seriously high, man. Seriously high. It looked great, and connected perfectly. Sort of, where he sort of tucked into the shape of his body. Dustin Rhodes did a bulldog to the butcher off the stage, sending him through a wooden box thing that they've built up. Yeah, man. I mean, really cool. A really cool match that I really didn't expect, because when I saw this on the card, I was like, I have no interest in this whatsoever. Ali, or the bunny, took a spot through the table as well. It was really fun. It was really fun. Brandy looking good, as she should. Cool, man. Let me go back. Ivan's leaving us. The Nick Castle replays in 18. I'm going to tell him to put his mask on and stare in the camera and say subscribe to Gimme a Yeah podcast. And also say, Dom, I'm coming for you. That'll be fun, man. Yeah, but I mean, honestly, you buy yourself some new gloves or something. Don't spend your money on us. Get yourself something nice, man. But thanks for joining us, Ivan. We'll see you later, dude. Brandy looking good, as she should indeed. Shawn Michaels-esque with the elbow. It was outstanding. I didn't expect it at all. Really cool by Ivan. See you later, Ivan. Rock and roll. Let's go into the next match, my dudes. Sorry, it was quite difficult because at that point I was still trying to get the stream working and all that sort of stuff and engage with people. So it was a bit of a weird opener for me. We had a Hardy recap. Then MJF is inducted into the Inner Circle. This was really funny, man. So basically the outcome of it is that Sammy Guevara wasn't invited, or he got a second email sent too late from MJF that told him where the event was taking place. He didn't realize it was happening on Dynamite. Really funny stuff, man, and really sort of building up that dissension, which I think is possibly a false build. I still think it's going to be Jericho and MJF that gets kicked out, etc., of the Inner Circle. So we'll have to see how that goes. But a great segment, man. MJF is so funny on the mic. Really good. Really enjoyed it. I was starting out the stream there as well, so I'll have to go back and rewatch it all. Sorry this review is a bit weak, dudes. Yes, I beat the YouTube gremlins. Get in. Shawn Spears versus Scorpio Skynet. This is a match that's been building up for a while, and it was a really solid match. Was there not a solid match? I suppose the women's match was okay. Everything else was really good, like really solid. 2 hours of wrestling, really good wrestling. Scorpio Sky, Shawn Spears, really great. Again, like, you could tell they were both going at it. You could tell they haven't been on TV a while, and they're going to use this time to get over what they are. Shawn Spears, absolutely brilliant. The whole ending to this was fantastic, where Shawn Spears gets the metal plate, puts it in his palm, manages to get it with the Tully distraction. And it sounds really corny, but it was really tightly done, man. Really tightly done. From Tully putting a fake thing on the thing for the ref to go find to get it out, and then for Shawn Spears to throw it away, or Scorpio Sky to find it and throw it out into the crowd like he'd got the win there. But he eventually gets the metal plate in his palm and palm strikes him. You can, which Shawn Spears should definitely start saying, by the way. Yeah, but really good match. Really entertaining. Love Shawn Spears at the minute. I think that work with the Iron Fist thing is such a good throwback and really entertaining. So more of that, please. More of that, please. Then we had Tay Conti versus Red Velvet. That was fine. It was good. These two are actually really good wrestlers. Still don't know why we're getting this and not something with Shida. The way to build your women's division is to have the top of the division be really engaging. And now's the time you do that. Not a story with Brandy Rhodes and Anna Jay's partners fighting at it or something. You know what I mean? Like, once you've got that women's title established, then the rest of the card like falls in line with it. You know what I mean? So we'll have to see what happens, man. I mean, it was a fine match. It was okay. I like the ending again. I like the thing of Anna Jay throwing in the chair at Tay Conti saying, "No, I don't need that." But Tay Conti still getting the win and being shocked at how she got the win and stuff. So I really enjoyed that. Anna Jay looks a bit knocked off with her, so we're getting some story there. She's all fine. Look, I'm pleased for them. They've all got a story, great, and maybe we shouldn't complain. But when your top title has no story, I'm like, come on, dudes, come on, you know. Or give us an NWA title story, or whatever you want to do, but just give us story, man. Give us story. Sheeda could have had a celebration for winning. She could have had a promo backstage. I'm so happy I won. Anything. That's all they need to do. Tony Khan, I think, acknowledged in the press conference that the Sheeda Nyla match had no build, and it's like, no, it didn't. Nyla was wearing a freaking Mega Man outfit. What? Why is Nyla Rose dressing up in cosplay? She's an animal. Anyway, I really didn't like that. Cool. I hope there's Creative Wrestler, says Akeem. Yeah, well, Gallagher actually in the show tonight alluded to that. There was a lot of talk of AEW, the game, on commentary and stuff like that, and he was saying, "Oh, I can't wait to create a wrestler at some point." So yeah, I assume there will be Create a Wrestler, and it looks, the visual art style is less Battlegrounds; it's more All Stars, you know. And All Stars was a great game, really good game. So hopefully it'll play well. Let's not get our hopes up too much until we see it. But I think that AEW have a good grasp on how to promote, and as we've seen with the promotion, so I think we are going to see a lot of promotion of it on Dynamite. Next up was an Eddie promo. He come out and basically said, "Look, we're getting a fight here. We're brothers and we fight, and here are two of the best fighters in the world setting up Penta and Phoenix, and what a match, man. What a match. I mean, these two are so smooth in the ring. Unique spots in this match, ripping off both of each other's masks so that it reveals half the face, which I thought works really nicely actually for the end of Pentagon's, for some of his reactions. We got to see a lot more when Pac eventually come out. But man, the moves were beautiful. Spanish Destroyer off the apron onto the floor. What else? The package pile driver on the apron. It's just madness. And Phoenix looks wonderful in this, man. Like Penta will start running, Phoenix will be on the outside, get into the ring through the ropes and land a drop kick before he's even got to halfway. And that's not that Penta's going slow. Just that these guys are just so fluid and know each other inside out. Cracking match. The stakes were a little bit weird in terms of setup, but actually the story coming out of it is brilliant. At the end of the match, after Penta won, so now they both have one win each. Pac shows up. He's angry at Eddie Kingston. He's very angry at Eddie Kingston. And he's going to get him, which sets up this really interesting dynamic, because obviously Pac had Death Triangle before lockdown, which was him, Penta, and Ray. When Eddie Kingston got into the ring, he sort of was congratulating Penta, calling him his best friend, went to kick Ray Phoenix out of the ring, because he was obviously still down after the pin. So many interesting dynamics already in like a few moments of a match. It's great. And I was quite happy that Penta's mask was half ripped off so we could really see some of his facial work as well, which was cool, man. Which is cool. I enjoyed it. Hopefully there's a story mode. I want to join the Dark Order. I've got a treat for you then, mate. I've got a treat for you. I think because you joined us late on the stream, I will show you this. And we will, and then I'll carry on reading your chat. I'll be back in 1 second.
Hello, Anthony. This is John Silver of The Dark Order. I appreciate all your hard work and just wanted to say welcome to Gimme a Whole Yeah. I hope everyone checking this out in Yorkshire and the UK is doing well. And The Dark Order will be seeing you soon.
He's back. That's fun, isn't it? It's bloody John Silver. I've not edited that one yet, but I showed it to everyone earlier because of the problems that we had with the stream, and for people for sticking around with us. Hopefully there's a story mode. I want to join the Dark Order. Yeah, man, that'd be cool. That'd be really cool. Yeah, that'd be. There's so much potential in there. Let's not get our hopes up too much, but yeah. I sort of hope they don't do voice acting. And I'll tell you why, because I just think there's more places for stories to go if you don't include voice acting and sort of make it restricted. And I think that limits WWE quite a lot actually nowadays as well. I think it limits the amount of writing that they do, and not that there's that much writing in the games anyway. So yeah, man. Oh, you all seem to enjoy that. No one can pronounce Yorkshire. I know, man. Yorkshire. Not a big fan of the AEW mobile games. I guess we'll wait and see. The problem with mobile games is obviously the pay to win or scheme. If it's a general manager game by itself, like look, if they was to release a game that was £10, fine. I pay it, get access to everything. Just be able to book your own shows, be the booker, and thingy. But the problem is, it's not. It's what I think it's going to be. Is it's going to be collect energy to book cards, get superstars for the cards, unlock superstars attires by paying X amount of money for this, and blah blah blah. That's my concern with it. We'll see, won't we? Hopefully, do release it as a game and just say, look, this is like is it TES? And sort of say, this is TEW. This is just a game for you guys to have fun with and get our product out there, and you'll carry on playing it type thing. That'd be a sensible way to go, I think, for them as well. But we probably won't get it, I'm afraid. And then the casino game, like I've played poker on my phone before, so I think it suits some people. Whether it's going to be a paid thing, a paid gambling thing or not, I don't know. Whether it's going to be an energy-based thing again, I don't know. But in terms of branding, it sort of works with a double or nothing theme, and they've probably just teamed up with another casino app thing and just wanted to use it, and they're just using their branding, to be perfectly honest. So yeah, I mean, it's not sort of a wrestling game per se. I'm sure some people enjoy it, and as a promotion, they're getting the name out there and making a lot of money because betting makes a lot of money. So yeah. Jack, well, Create Wrestler is huge to No Mercy, so I put money on AEW game having it too. Yeah, there's people in the company that know what wrestling games in the past have worked and stuff like that, and clearly that's why they've got Ukes involved who were sort of limited by the 2K thing, I think, later on in the sort of WWE run. And it's to the point where in the last game, the 2K20 game, they left halfway during development because they could see what a mess it was going to be and said, we want to be no part of this. So it's not savable at this point. So we should have told everyone how bad it was going to be, really. But we all had hope. So yeah, I think they will. And you got Kenny Omega, who's a big gaming fan. He's there. Aubrey Edwards, who used to work on video games before joining as a full-time referee. So you've got people in the company that understand the mechanics of games and hopefully they can deliver. And like I say, the graphics thing, there's been a lot of people who are saying the graphics aren't great and stuff like that. And they're not 2K20, but who gives a crap if the game's fun? That's the important part of it. And it's stylized, I'd say. It's not bad graphics, it's just stylized. And if you focus on that more than you focus on making things look pretty, which 2K has done for many years. I mean, would you play 2K if it had slightly worse graphics, but a much better sort of general manager mode, or a special referee matches, or Hell in a Cell matches, or whatever that was? You know what I mean? Like if there was to actually incorporate stuff like that within sort of a serious simulation game, then actually that could be really exciting and engaging, and something I'd be looking forward to. Do you know what I mean? So yeah. Oh my god. So oh yeah, that's for Silver. It's cool, isn't it? Why can no one pronounce Yorkshire? I don't know, man. Ant should join the Dark Order. I already have, Jake. I already have. I know, Jack. It's not that hard. It's not. Now make Dom a Fiend game, WWE. You know, when 2K... I think the reason he likes 2K20 so much, which is bizarre, is because it's got a Fiend in it. That's why he likes it, which is fine. It's so annoying to play with, though, dudes. Never play with Dom. He does it online, right? So he goes on and he slides out the ring. Baseball slides out of the ring and then walks away from the other person until they get that annoyed that they quit. Dom's tactics, guys. And he says it's not tactics, it's skill. It's freaking boring. He said to us once, "Can we make some WWE 2K videos?" I was like, "Not with you." He's like, "Why?" I was like, "It would be boring as hell, mate. It would be boring as hell." Oh wait, he already is the betrayer. Absolutely, mate. Absolutely. Alex Smith, I like how they look and the fluidness of the gameplay. Yeah, and they sort of showed that off with the Young Bucks Meltzer driver as well, and the sort of character things. The skeletons. So yeah, man. I like how they're looking at the fluidness of the gameplay. I like how Jericho got out of the winged angel and how Omega reversed the Judas effects. Yeah, it looks smooth, but that was all pre-rendered imagery as well. So let's wait until we get. I assume it was anyway. I think it was. So let's wait and see what we get. But if it's like I say, if they can get it right, they're not trying to work on an old base like 2K do. They work on a really old version of the game, and they basically add to it each year. But now it's that old and it's got so much crap in it and half of it was written in Japanese that they don't know what's good and what's bad anymore. There we go. I know that. I'd give it 8 out of 10. Oh yeah, I ain't done me thingy, me ratings. Dom cheesing, absolutely. Does Dom really do that? LMAO. Yeah, man. He really does that. Dom is really competitive. Like, he doesn't seem it, but he's really competitive when I wind him up. And I wind him up, man. I wind him up. This is what I do when I win, right? He'll be sat next to me. Oh, no. And when he wins, I'll pretend you're Dom, right? When he wins, I'll be playing the game. And when he wins, I'll just go. And he gets so angry. Stop! What are you looking at me for? You just won, all right? No need to show off. I'm not saying that, man. I'm not saying that. God, he's funny. Cool. I give it 8 out of 10. So, yeah, man, 8 out of 10's good. Yeah, cracking show. Really good show. Lots of good story developments and great matches. What more could you want? From a wrestling show? It was great. In terms of the performer of the night, Ray Phoenix, best match of the night, Penta Phoenix. There we go. Yeah, Ray Phoenix really impressed me tonight, man. It's so fluid. Yeah. Oh, he hates me. He goes, "Stop looking at me! Stop looking at me! Stop looking at me! Stop looking at me! Oh, you're so annoying! Oh, you just like to rub it in." Yeah, I do, baby. Oh, I miss him. Why can't this crap be over, man? Great. Anyone else got any more questions that you want to talk about, or are we calling this a night? Let me just see if they're streaming, and we can all go across there and send them some love. Yeah, man, Maven's Wrestling Rants is streaming right now, so I'm gonna go and jump across there, say hello to the guys. It was like I say, Alex, I don't know if you missed a review or not, but we did a review on their channel on Saturday, sort of a thanks for joining our live stream, I suppose. But that stream did really well, the AEW Full Gear one, so I was really happy with that. The subtleness of saying, "I'm not saying anything, man." No, man. Yeah, man. I'm not saying that, man. Oh, I'd wind him up so much because I know how to press Dom's buttons, and he never gets that competitive with anyone else. But I just know how to push Dom in the right way. I love him to pieces, man. My best friend. LMAO, all good. Cool, man. Yeah, so we're gonna jump across to Maven's Wrestling Rants. I'll put a link to it, share in the description. So go give them a whole year for us, even if you don't join and stay. I need to teach Dom how to play. No, this is the freaking annoying thing about him. He thinks he knows how to play by running away. He thinks it's like some clever freaking tactic, and it's not. It's just freaking annoying. Freaking annoying. Oh. The reason he started doing that is because of me. Because the matches are gone forever. I just quit. I'd be like, "Look, I'm not having fun." Screw you. It's probably a lot better than me now. But there was a time when I was beating him all the time, and I'm quite good at games. And then once I get into the mechanics of them, I'm actually really good at them. But now he thrashed me because I haven't played it for such a long time. Anthony, welcome, mate. And do you think Penta or Ray are possibly turning on adding and joining back up with a bastard pack. Absolutely, mate. Absolutely. I think that there was a lot to be said for Kingston pushing Ray out of the ring, saying, "This is my ring now." There was a lot to say with Eddie Kingston saying, "Penta, you're my best friend. You're my best friend." So I think that what's going to happen is Ray Phoenix is going to join Pac, and we're going to get a story of whether Penta stays with Eddie's faction or not, as the case may be. But next week we're getting Pat versus the Blade, so that should be a cracking match, man. I hope Dom gets dominated the next time he does that. Absolutely. What is Tyler Bate doing at the moment? Nothing, Alex, mate. Nothing. Obviously, I've explained a few times on this podcast. I don't know if you've been here, but I'm really sort of the one credit I don't think WWE and AEW are getting enough of at the minute is for not forcing their performers to come in from across the world. Be that Pac, be that Pete Dunne, who again they've both returned, but hopefully that's their choice as opposed to obligations or contractual obligations, because they've got a support network in the UK, and they might not have that to the same extent in wherever they are. So I think that all you look at the Japanese ladies as well from AEW, they haven't been forced to come across. So I think that's really great. I think that's really good that they're not forcing him to do that, and hopefully that as long as they've got choice in it, then great. Pete Dunne's probably happy. Pete Dunne looks boss at the minute, man. Looks boss. Yeah, I really respect that. Yeah, so I don't know what's happening with Tyler Bate. Hopefully he's okay. He's not showed up on NXT UK or anything. Perhaps if he's to continue being stuck across here while we're in multiple lockdowns, probably until mid next year, aren't we? Then hopefully he will. He'll show up on NXT UK or something like that and give him something to do. Could be the person that takes the title off water. Could be. Believable. Anthony Manzano, thanks, man. And do you think NXT is setting up a unified patent match with Santanos? A unified patent match with Santos and Jordan Devlin. Because I agree with Jordan's promo. He didn't lose the title by pinfall. He was stripped of it because of an injury. Jordan's promo was fire, man. It was one of the best. There's so many of these stories of... we just had it with Sami Zayn and Jeff Hardy, didn't we? And AJ Styles, of entitlement to the title because they disappeared when there was title holder, and now they still hold it. It feels like we've had it so much in WWE. But when Jordan Devlin cut that promo, it felt so fresh. Felt so freaking fresh. It felt like an OTT promo. It was so well done, man. Unification, yeah, thanks, man. Yeah, so yeah, they are setting up a unification match, definitely. But it's not Santos because it was North American Championship. Yes, Santos Escobar versus Jordan Devlin. I think it's going to be great. Jared, how are you doing, man? How's your Facebook page going? Nice to see you. Thank you for joining us. We're just about to finish, actually. And we're all going to head to the Wrestle Story and send them some love. Let's try and make Raven rant a little bit. But let's be nice about it. So please join us on our raid. Unless you've got any more questions, I'm quite happy to talk for a few more minutes. Not a bad show this week. I think Kingston is going to be wishing Pat did not come back. He is a madman. Yeah, I thought it was a great show. I thought it was a great show, Jared. I thought it was wonderful. I thought it was clever. There was so much story going into that, man. Yeah, his intensity was great. I can definitely see where Finn trained him. Yeah, well, he looks like Finn as well. He's basically a big-headed version of Finn. He sounded kind of like him in some parts. Yeah, man. Well, he's from Ireland as well. Oh, yes, he is Irish. Just imagine the back-to-back promos between Pac and Kingston. Hakeem, AEW is going to be fun these next few weeks. Yeah, it's great, isn't it? Jared says, we will see. But let me ask you and everyone, do you think Omega Mox is going to be done too soon? I see why they're doing it, to be honest with you, Jared. The problem is, I think Mox is going to go to New Japan and do the sort of Wrestle Kingdom build or something like that, like he did last year. So I think that December is the perfect time to do it, if that's the case, personally. And Jared with the questions. Great questions, man. And how do you see Cody and Darby versus Cage and Starks next week? I don't know, man. I hope they give Darby like a dominant win. At the same time, if they want it to carry on, the best way to do it is to give the heels a win, right? So that Darby can win the feud, if you like. But I just feel like Darby's being sort of pushed to the corner before Cody and stuff like that at the minute, and I just think they need to have Darby in a feud by himself. I think maybe FTW isn't the way to go, even though him and Ricky Starks are outstanding. Pac versus Eddie would be insane. We're getting it, man. It's all building up, Jake. It's all building up, man. Jack, I've been awake for 44 of the last 48 hours. Sorry, mate. Sorry, dude. That's a lot of hours. Basically, Jack saying, can we go to bed now? Flirt. Rank your top contenders for Jon Moxley after Eddie Kingston. For me, it's still Adam Page. He hasn't used his title shot yet. Contenders for Moxley after Eddie Kingston. Well, top contenders Omega, man. And Omega should take the title off him in December, I think. And start building up that Hangman Adam Page. I don't know if you've seen Being the Elite yet, Anthony, but it was outstanding. Page did some really nice stuff in it where the Young Bucks and the Elite were celebrating with SCU with champagne, and Adam Page sort of stood outside the door just listening to what was going on as the outsider, as the broken outsider. He actually went into a room with Dark Order who were all celebrating and just sort of stood there because there was having a go about Adam Page, and he sort of stood there and then walked out. He's a lone cowboy at the minute, and he's lost and he didn't know what he's doing. And there's a great story there of building him back up to eventually be able to beat Omega, who he wasn't be able to beat last time. Don't forget the Omega Moxley match, the Omega Page match was great, but it wasn't as good as they can put on. That was like it felt like the finals of a tournament. That match, it didn't feel like a blood feud, and that's what they're building to slowly, and that's the right way to do it as well. And that's, you know, the storytelling of that's been outstanding. So trust them with it, let it go, you know, is what I'd sort of say. Pac and Eddie will happen by the end of 2020. Mark my words. Yeah, man. Unless they save it for Evolution, but yeah, I think they will do. December seems good. Yeah. Sadly, no Mox singing Bowie this week. No, man. No. Good, thanks. It's all good. No, Jack, you can never sleep again. That's 1-2. Freddie's coming for you. Anthony says, I'm still thinking Adam Page is probably going to be in the stable with FTR and Tully Blanchard. Maybe that's how he finds himself. Maybe he joins the Four Horsemen with FTR, and I'd suggest Sean Spears as well. And that's how Adam Page finds his confidence again to be able to take on Kenny Omega. That's a good story, man. It's a good story. Just they'll do something, and it's all about that build up again. He's at rock bottom at the minute, and how is he going to get back to the top? You know, and it's not just the alcoholism that's caused it. It's his wrestling ability isn't as good as he thought it was in storyline. So yeah, great build, and they can do that story with him because he's so good as well. It's been a slow burner, man, but it's great. He's doing Wrestle Kingdom 15 with Tanahashi, I think, Mox, I believe. Makes sense, man. And that's what I mean. And so maybe they want to give the title to Kenny before that, you know. Jared depends on the virus. Yes, it does. Absolutely. It does. Anthony, I agree. FTR, Page, Spears, a great group. Better than Jericho's, I feel. Interesting, different. I think it's like the Four Horsemen, man. And that's got potential. And you get Arn with them as well. Put Arn with them somehow. So we've got two of the original Four Horsemen there. And you have Adam Page as that Ric Flair character. So yeah, I think it would be great, man. Led by Tully, yeah. Or led by Page as well. Adam Page is like a lost puppy. Absolutely, but that's a great story. You know, and you've got interactions with him, like with Brandon Cutler and stuff, who's going, you know, you should be grateful that you get in time because I can't get any wins and stuff like that. And he's saying, well, no, but I'm not performing to the ability that Kenny Omega is not just saying I can do, but then achieving it. And that's a great story. That's a tag team that's going two opposite ways right now, and now they're this far apart, and Adam Page needs to build his way back up to contend against Kenny Omega in the future. I think that'd be great. You're right, Jake. You are right. There we go, man. There we go. Rock and roll. You guys are beautiful. I'm going to do the Darby Allin one, I think, tonight, because I can. Oh, excuse me. I'm gonna put the Wrestle Stories link in chat. At least go give them a whole year, and let them know that you care. They're awesome. And if you haven't seen the full gear review, Alex, so I did one with them on Saturday, obviously because they were on our stream all night. So yeah. Great, guys, thank you so much, and thanks for bearing with the technical difficulties. I know it's been a bit of a weird one. I'll be back tomorrow with NXT UK, and then Friday with SmackDown Live, and then on Sunday with our ECW watch along, which you can vote on our Twitter right now, in terms of what we're all watching together. Should be cool, man. Looking forward to that. So until next time, I'm going to do a countdown. I want you to say after 5, I want you to say, oh yeah, in the chat. And then jump over to Wrestle Stories and say, oh yeah, there, brother. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh yeah.
God, I just listened to this whole podcast. It was terrible. I feel like my ears are gonna bleed.
What'd you say? This is Darby Allin, and you're listening to Gimme a Oh Yeah podcast.
I feel like I clicked the button before I said, oh yeah, did I? Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. Thank you all so much for joining me tonight. I know it's been really crap with all the, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. You love it, don't you? You love it, kids. I hate it. We did a Zoom call on Sunday. That was really cool, man. We had a couple of people in chat. We had Jake, Danny, Sarah, me, Dom, Jack. It was cool, man. So we all had a Zoom call. We'll probably do that again at some point next month because it was a good laugh. Yeah, just talk. It was a bit more loose. There might have been a few swear words. Anthony might have smoked a cigarette or two on screen. It was a bit more chilled out. Who was that guy that Darby beat up? You redo that and you didn't say, oh yeah, I hate it. And then on the Zoom call that we did, and this is why I was bringing that up, is I got Jack to do that exactly. Yeah. Who was that guy Darby beat up? I guess it's just his mate. He must do. He might do some of his filming with him and stuff like that. I'd assume. But yeah, it was good. Oh yeah, says Alan Gibbons. Oh yeah, says Jack. Dudes, I'm going. What do you want to see? On the Darby one again. See who the guy is. He's got a mustache. He slags off our podcast. It's great. I thought it was really creative, actually. A really creative way of doing our little shout out. So, leave you with the TNT champion. Head on over to Wrestle Story. Might have smoked a cigarette on screen. I did. Oh, mate, Alex. It was Gimme a Hull Yeah after dark, mate. It was Gimme a Hull Yeah after dark. And my man Allin didn't turn up, which means Jake's still the champion, man. Still the champion. It was good. Jake had a few audio issues. He try to sort them out for next time so we can chat. Want to hear your opinions, my dude. Until next time. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
God, I just listened to this whole podcast. It was terrible. I feel like my ears are gonna bleed.
What'd you say? This is Darby Allin, and you're listening to Gimme a Oh Yeah podcast.